You know, I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio and they love me in
Yeah.
Ohio, man.
BVO, my brother, what's up with you, King? Salute to my brother BVO.
What's up, guys? Chris Algieri here. Big shout out to BVO Sports TV.
What's the deal? It's the champ, Shannon Cannon Briggs, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I want to give a shout out to BVO TV.
Shout out to BVO Boxing. You understand? Check the boy out. Check the kid out. You understand?
What up? This Coach Bernard Hackett, and I'm rocking with BVO Sports TV, where they bring you the real with no fluff.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Miss BBO, what's that?
Damn, shout out to Miss BBO.
Yo, what up, man?
What's up? My bad, I was on mute. My bad, I was on mute. What's up? It's your boy BBO Sports TV. This is the first episode of STNSTRONG, man. We got my man, the Puerto Rican Prince, D Free. We got my man, Marky Dan, the historian. Of course, we got the superstar himself, Young Dub, right side, man. We ready to talk some boxing and sports because, you know, we back on the sports, man. But what's going on with y'all brothers? How y'all feeling, man?
Hey, man, I'm cool, man.
I'm
What's
blessed.
good with y'all?
Hey,
I mean, we
blessed and highly favored around here, man. Blessed and highly favored.
hey, we gonna start.
Before we go.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say before we even get into anything. No, I was just gonna say I can't wait for the Final Four. The UConn Duke game that was a classic. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think UConn gonna take it, man. But before we get started, we're gonna do it in reverse. We're gonna talk our sports stuff, then we're gonna come to boxing, man. But let me ask you guys this. Now we just seen reports have confirmed Patrick Mahomes is back throwing. Do you guys think we'll see Patrick Mahomes at the beginning of the season? What you guys say?
I'm going to say no. I think he won't be back for at least the first month, maybe 2 months. They're gonna work him back easy. They don't want to rush him back because he is the franchise. Without Patrick Mahomes, that Kansas City Chiefs team is pretty much done. So they can't rush him back. They got to make sure that he's going to be able to play the entire season. So I think we probably won't see him for at least the first month of football. We probably come back somewhere around October, the middle or the beginning of October.
What you other brothers think about that? I don't think so. I don't think he'll be back. It was good to see him throwing. I believe Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce said he's throwing the ball like he did before. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's been almost a year by the time of the beginning of training camp.
What was the question, BVO?
No, I was saying I don't know if he'll come back this year, but it's been almost a year. But I did hear that Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce both said he looked good throwing the ball. So I don't know.
What was the question?
No, I was saying, do you guys think we'll see Patrick Mahomes back this year?
Absolutely.
You know,
What was he out with last year? What was the injury?
He tore his MCL.
I think he'll be back. Yeah.
Quarterback. Real quick, Mark. It's only been 3 months since his surgery, I believe. I could be wrong about it. Maybe 4, somewhere in that time frame. But go ahead, Mark. I apologize. I just want to give context because Mark,
it's been about 4 months, I believe. You're absolutely right, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be back. It's tough because I remember they revealed Tom Brady played with a torn MCL the whole season. He went to the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers, but Tom Brady is a lot less mobile than at least at that point in his career, he was a lot less mobile than Patrick Mahomes is. So it'll be interesting, but I think Patrick is a tough kid. I think he'll be back. I think you might have to basically unalive him or take him up out of here to keep him off the field. But yeah, I think he'll be back. But with the Chiefs, I just need to see what they coming with that O line. They need to get a better running game. The boy, I can't even think of his name right now. They've had him since he was a rookie, won a couple Super Bowls with him, but he's not it anymore. They need to get us.
They just signed Buddy from the Super Bowl MVP from Seattle.
They got Kenneth Walker. Is that his name?
Yeah, Walker, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, that's a great pickup. I still think they need I look at him more so like as a third down running back though, Dub, because they had I can't think of the dude's name, but he played at UCLA. They had him in there, and he was their bell cow. So
Pacheco.
What is that? No, yeah, Pacheco is for the Chiefs, but the Seahawks they had a bell cow running back, and then Walker was the third down back the whole year.
He's talking about what's my guy?
He's a big boy. He's a big dude.
Chardonnay.
I can't think of him either right now. He got hurt in I think the second round or whatever. But I think Patrick will be back. To answer your question, yes. Go ahead.
What you say, Dub?
I don't think that he's gonna be back for the beginning of the season. And no disrespect to BVO, I believe it was an ACL and LCL tear that happened in this situation, not MCL, respectfully. Mm-hmm. And so, man, anytime you tear your ACL, 9 times out of 10, that's almost a year recovery process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, I don't think he comes back at the beginning of the season. I think he's gonna miss a few weeks, but I do think he will be back healthy somewhere week 5, week 6, somewhere in there. I think he'll find his way. And even with him showing the progress that he's showing now, you still have training camp, still got off-season workouts coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it is plenty of time, but I don't think he'll be back for the beginning of the season. I don't think so.
Yeah.
If he does, though, shout out to him, and that'll be miraculous. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
I don't have no horse in the race.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man. I can't put a time on his return to the field, but I guess it'll be good for his team and his fans when he does return. But if it be somewhere, if I had to take a guess, I'd say somewhere late first part of the season, early mid part of the season to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But wishing the dude the best. It is what it is.
I'll say this. I definitely want to bring this up. I forgot to bring this up. My man Cam, we was on my man Cam J's show, and he told me that George Pickens wasn't better than I think I just lost his name. What's my man that played with Chase in Cincinnati? What's the other receiver, man?
T. Higgins.
I remember my brother Cam telling me T. Higgins was better than George Pickens. I want to ask you one thing. I think my man George Pickens was all pro. So what we talking about, man? So shout out to my man Cam on that. I forgot about that, but I want to remind you of that. But let me ask you guys this. That being said, what do you guys think about Jerry Jones saying he wants to move heaven and earth to make Myles Garrett a Cowboy? Is that possible?
I don't think so. I mean, they paying Dak what, $60 a year? They paying CD what, 35? They pay how much they pay Pickens, and then Garrett is getting paid like $42 a year. So I mean, I don't know. Like I've seen stranger things, but like that's a lot of big time. That's a lot of top heavy money.
They're the richest franchise in sports history.
With 4 guys, you're talking about somewhere around almost $200 million. Just the 3 alone is $140 million.
That's outrageous.
So you're talking close to 400.
And then Trey Diggs contract, and Deron Bland free.
Yeah, I'm just looking at if you bring Myles Garrett there,
mm-hmm.
and you give George Pickens a extension. George Pickens is going to get somewhere between 28 to $35 million. He's going to get somewhere around there. I don't know exactly what he's going to get, but it's going to be somewhere around there. So you're talking between 4 guys, almost $200 million that you're giving out for 4 guys. They're not doing that.
Well, let me ask you this:
as the known Cowboy fan, you know what I'm saying? I done studied a lot of this stuff. Free's not lying about anything that he's saying here. The thing is this: I don't think that they're gonna extend, and I want Pickens to get extended. I think they're gonna allow him to play on the contract or on the franchise tag this year. Still horrible as far as money wise. I think they're gonna double it up and try to make him play on the franchise and then let him go after that. This is just what I think and what I believe. But even if that happens, we don't have. It's damn near impossible. They didn't redid Kenny Clark. They didn't redid. Well, they haven't redid his contract. They need to, and they're gonna have to redo. What's the nigga from the Jets? Quentin Williams. They're gonna have to redo his contract. Like it would take so much to even, and then you got to give up 2 first-round picks, possibly a player, another pick. I just don't see it happening. I don't think it's real. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Oh, excuse me. It's a bunch of nonsense.
Hold on a second.
Real quick, Mark. Let me say this real quick.
How would you?
Hold on, Mark. Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me say this one thing. Do you guys know how much the Super Bowl is worth to Dallas?
No, I agree with that.
Do you guys realize how much the Super Bowl is worth to the Dallas Cowboys?
I understand what you're saying, but I can't. Me personally, knowing our contract situation, our salary cap situation, I don't see how you work that out. And you got dead money already with Trayvon Diggs. You got dead money with Michael Parsons. You got dead money with Ozigizua as well. Like it's just. You got dead money with Zach Martin. Zach Martin retired 2 years ago. So
yeah, dang. Is that long?
All I'm saying is it's so much dead money out there. I don't understand. I don't see it being anything realistic. Me personally.
I'm going to say they only like. I think they did a couple of restructurings of contracts, and I think they only got to like maybe $10 million above the salary cap. So
exactly.
It's not like they got a lot of wiggle room. They don't have a lot of wiggle room to work with. And
now I will say this.
And they still got to sign their daggone draft pick. So that's
but Free, I will say this, Free. I will say this one piece. So if you take away signing it because you're gonna trade your picks away to get an individual like a Myles Garrett, if they do it, Cleveland, they're going to have to take on a significant amount of the money that they already signed them to. So maybe that gets you over the edge and you can restructure things that way. But I just don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. I think it's a bunch of fake news. I think it's a bunch of fake news.
Well, what about them turning their money into signing bonuses, what they always do? I've actually seen it happen with people I know where they'll take whatever you make in that year, they can switch it to a signing bonus and it gives you a lower cap number.
But the only reason they give you a lower cap, when you do that, all you're doing is selling your future. You know what I'm saying? Because you just spread that cap number, or you spread that guaranteed money over whatever the life of the contract is. And so, if maybe they will, I just don't see that happening though. I don't see them having the money to do it. I just don't see it. And as a fan of the Cowboys, I want it to happen. But I just can't see that. Me personally.
How do you feel about the fact that they decided to trade away a star pass rusher to then go out and acquire a star pass rusher, and then they would probably have to trade one or at least 2 of them picks that they got from the Packers?
They're gonna have to trade all them picks. They're gonna have to trade all of them. What do you mean?
They're gonna trade all of them. What was the point of giving up Micah Parsons?
Well,
that was a pride issue. That's why they got rid of him. That was a pride issue. Jerry's pride was hurt, and he got rid of the kid.
Well, it wasn't a pride issue. It was a horrible situation between Jerry and the agent. And Jerry, he liked to deal, as he always say, he want to deal with the principal, right? Meaning that he want to deal with the player directly. And a lot of these people, hey, we'll talk whatever. We can say that we're gonna make something happen, but until my agent get into it, and this is what I got an agent for, because I want to get paid the most. So, and Jerry hate dealing with them. So Jerry just out of order. It is what it is, and we gonna call him out of
that
order.
man Michael Parsons said he was on a plane to Cancun, and Jerry's talking about come see him. Go talk to and he said go talk to my agent. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, the thing that Jerry like to do is like a lot of bosses do when they want to talk to you directly. They basically are trying to circumvent the process by showing you a number that they probably wouldn't show the agent because they believe you won't get the deal done. I've seen this in my personal experience. Whenever somebody usually puts their arm around you, it's because they're looking to probably convince you that, hey, this is the best deal for you. Well, your agent might say, yeah, you might get this amount of money, but look at this back end of the contract where you have like virtually no security at the end. That's why even if you get guaranteed years, guys are trying to look for some type of security at the end. Well, it's a trade kicker. Well, it's a roster bonus. That's why you see all these things, because you're trying to find ways to garner more money for your contract. But let me ask you this. Now, and I want to hear from my man Crush on this. When you see what's going on in the NFC East and you see what the Cowboys and the Eagles have done, are you looking for those two teams to be the best teams in football next year in the NFC next year for Crush? The Eagles and the Cowboys, what would you say?
Well, I can't hear Crush, so I'm gonna take this one on the chin right here.
Go ahead.
Ain't no way. I right now, I think the Eagles, in my personal opinion, they ain't did too much of anything as far as free agency goes. But they have a stacked team anyways. They done already did what they need to do to build their team and their roster. I actually think Washington, and shout out to my brother Free. I never thought I would say this, but I think Washington may be better than we are. I don't think we've done enough as far as defense goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a clue who our middle linebacker is right now. I have no clue.
He's in a draft. Y'all haven't got him yet.
Hey, maybe, but that's the last. I don't want to put that much pressure on the individual. And so right now, Shamar James is our middle linebacker. Y'all tell me y'all know who Shamar James is. I know him because I'm a Cowboys fan. But y'all don't know who this man is. Barron. Ain't nobody ever heard of this man. So I don't think we done did enough at linebacker. I do like what we've done as far as defensive line goes, as far as cornerbacks go, safety goes. But the linebacker position last year, Negro, man, we had Kenneth Murray out there, and this man couldn't figure out an angle. Hell, he'd be running the wrong way on play. They running to the right, he running to the left. I'm like, hold on, what you doing, bro? So I just don't think we've done enough as far as the linebacker position. And maybe you're right. Maybe we find somebody in the draft. I wouldn't have a problem taking the linebacker early, but I don't see it. I don't see it right now. I think we're gonna be middle of the pack at this current moment in time. And it just depends on what happened in the draft and how people develop. But I think we're gonna be middle of the pack. I would put Washington and the Eagles over us right now. Hell, the Giants' offense is gonna look crazy next year, especially depending on how their quarterback develop. So,
he's gonna be hurt next year, man.
Yeah, I see
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, man. You see how he play? That dude think he Cam Newton, bro. He's not gonna be playing.
He too rough out there.
I'm telling you that right now. He's not. This ain't the SEC, bro.
Exactly.
Like you in college, man, they're gonna break you up, man.
And we seen him get hurt last season. You feel me? So,
but he can play.
Jackson Dart can play. He can play, but
not the smart individual.
You better sit in that pocket, bro. Sit in the pocket.
I seen the man run right at defensive ends and linebackers like he in college, bro. You're not about to run them over. What are you doing?
I mean, he got nuts, BBO.
You finna get hurt. That's what you're doing. You finna get hurt. And we done seen it.
I've seen this story before, man. We seen this with RG3. This isn't Baylor, man. I can't remember if Jackson Dart came from Mississippi State or what, but wherever he's from, brother, you're not there.
He went to Ole Miss.
Nah, that's an
Ole
important
Miss, my
thing.
bad,
Every
Ole Miss.
quarterback got to learn when they come out of college. You got to learn to slide because these dudes, they trying to hurt you. They will get you up out the game. But I see the Eagles. I think we're gonna repeat as division champions again. We still got a stacked roster. It's really the only holes we got is at interior lineman. I think we need a little bit more depth there. Cam Jurgens, he got hurt.
Y'all need tackles as well. Y'all need tackles.
He got what you say?
Y'all need tackles as well. Lane Johnson, man, he long in the tooth.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right. Lane, when he's out there, he produces.
He's ancient, bro.
He gets hurt. Yeah, that leg. Bro. Yeah, but still, when he's out there, he produces for us, Dub. And then we got Jordan Mailata on the other side.
Man, you said Mark it then. You said when he out there, that man ain't out there half the time.
He's not out there.
He is out. I mean,
come on, Marky. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
What I'm saying. I hear what you're saying. Yes, you're correct, Dub. We need depth at all those spots. I don't disagree with you. But I like my team. We got a really stacked roster. The only thing that was killing us last year was the offensive coordinator. I can't even think of his name. I think it was Kevin Riola or Kevin Patullo, some crap like that.
Isn't Sirianni running the offense?
No. Sirianni is a CEO. He's a CEO.
No,
he stays on the wings.
I thought he was calling plays.
He didn't call plays last season.
Oh.
But he should have been.
Sirianni.
He should have been calling plays. He called plays better than y'all previous offensive coordinator.
Man, look here. Sirianni. When Sirianni came in his first season, we went 2-5 with him calling plays. He handed it off to the head coach up in Indianapolis right now. We made the playoffs. Next year we went to the Super Bowl. So no. And Sirianni, he does not need to be picking the offensive coordinator. I heard it was Howie Roseman who brought this new guy in, which is good. So listen, that's really the only things I was concerned about. Outside of that, we still got great receivers. We still got a great running back. We still got a great quarterback. Our defense is still stacked. We still got Vic Fangio over there.
Real quick, let me ask you.
The only thing we could say, one more thing, Dub, and now I'll let you ask. The only thing I would say is we need a little bit more depth at edge rusher. I think that's what we're gonna take with our first pick this year. Go ahead.
I want to ask you. So when you break down the Eagles and when you say all these great things, y'all a stacked team, and I ain't got no problem with that. I think y'all got great talent over there, especially on the defensive side. Do you think that next year, do you think the wide receiver, what's his name?
AJ Brown.
AJ, thank you.
Baby Brown.
Do you think he will be on the team next year?
I don't know, and to be honest with you, I don't care. I don't like that dude's attitude. I just don't like how he approaches the game of football. He cries, and when he don't get the ball, he cries. When he do get the ball, he's silent. No, BBO. Shut up.
The ball.
Shut up. We got that man the ball, and he drops passes consistently, and then goes and cries. I don't care if that dude is on the team or not.
Mark. That's how I know you're a goofball. He's a monster, bro.
So you saying real quick? Hold on. As an Eagle fan, though, as an Eagle fan, Marky.
And then hold on, though. And then when he does that crap, it causes disruptions in the locker room. I don't like that dude at all whatsoever.
So as an Eagles fan, you don't want him on the team?
Nah, I think you're a punk.
Amazing. Wow.
This dude, after he drops passes all over the place in the playoffs, and then put another cryptic post on Instagram and then not talk to the media. I just can't stand this dude. Great player, but his attitude sucks. And it permeates around the locker room. They were talking about they had fights with this dude last year. That was coming out in the reports.
Let me just say this about what your take on AJ Brown.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
We don't care, man.
I mean, you from Cleveland. You used to losing. You used to suck ass attitudes.
My brother's a dog. But let me ask you guys this, because we get ready to get out of
crying.
We're ready to get out of football. But I want to ask this one last question. Do you guys believe the way we're seeing football played now, that it's sustainable? Where we're seeing, less defense, more offense. Is this sustainable? Because I I think the offense is so overpowered now. It's kind of changing the way the game is played. What would you guys say?
I disagree with that, BBO. Like when you look at the Super Bowl champions, they had great defenses.
Yep.
The Rams, the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Seahawks this year. And then when you look at the teams that made it to the championship game,
the Patriots.
It was the Broncos and Patriots.
Yep.
And then I can't think of who played the Seahawks, but I think they had a pretty good defense. So no, I don't agree with that. I think defense is it's essential if you want to be a champion in this era.
So I look at it this way. We've had a top 5 offense for probably the last 4 years, right? Under that type of thing. But our defense be so raggedy, it don't even matter. It don't even matter how good our offense is. You know what I'm saying? So I think there has to be a balance there. And if there was any way, and we watched even in the Super Bowl with the Patriots and the Seahawks, right? Both of them were great defensive teams, and it just happens that Kenneth, what's his name? Kenneth Walker, Kenneth Walker III, I believe. He was able to take the game over offensively for the Seahawks, and the Patriots, they didn't have no offense. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't
you remember
no offense.
It was 9-0 in the first half. Nobody was really scoring in that game.
Exactly. Man, we done heard this since we were kids. What win championships? Offense win games, defense win championships. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a decent offense, but at the end of the day, man, I need my defense to be very deep. Hey, if you ain't got a top 10 defense, in my personal opinion, I don't think you're gonna win a championship.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this, man. So going into basketball, I don't know if you guys seen this. I don't know if my brother me and Free was laughing about this. This young kid, Wembanyama in San Antonio, of all places, looks like he's made a challenge to the whole league. I mean, can he be the one this young, even though he's never won a playoff series? I want to say that he's never won a playoff series, but do you guys think he has an opportunity to win a championship this early in San Antonio?
Absolutely. I mean, the kid, he's just special. Like, there's nothing you can really do with that guy if he's guarding you one-on-one. And then, if he's, and then on the other side, you have to double him because he'll just go over the top of you. There's nothing you can really do with a guy like that. He's a cheat code. He's one of them type of players in NBA 2K when you do create a player and you just max him up to 7'7", make him 300 damn pounds. Well, he ain't 300 pounds, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, he's just a cheat code. And then Popovich, they got a good system and team around him.
You know, hey, Marky, you know who Wembanyama is? And Sebastian Fundora. They're the same. They're the same person. They're the same person out there.
I heard that. I've heard somebody say that before.
That's not fair.
And the crazy thing is that at the end of the day, I don't think their team really gonna win off of him. I think that team.
What's that dude Johnson scoring?
No. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think the Spurs team, it go off of their point guard. You know what I'm saying? If he's on point and playing at the level that he can play at, what's the brother from Sacramento name?
Fox.
Thank you, De'Aaron Fox. If he playing at that top level,
they got D Fox on. They got D Fox in the Spurs.
You didn't know that?
I don't really be paying attention during the regular season. I'm gonna be honest, Dub. I haven't paid attention to.
No, you good. You good.
In a lot of years.
I just think that their success really depends on how great De'Aaron Fox plays, because when if he play at a high level, then it changes everything for that entire offense. When he struggles, their offense struggle. Wembanyama gonna do what he's gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And they're still gonna win games, but in the playoffs, it's gonna be something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Spurs team, it goes off of De'Aaron Fox. I think he got to be on his game every night, and he got to be pushing that pace, hitting mid-range shots, three-point shots, getting to the basket, attacking, those type of things, running that pick and roll with Wembanyama. That's how they're going to be successful, because if they run into, and because they're in the Western Conference, they're going to end up running into one or two teams. They're going to run into the Nuggets, or they're going to run into OKC. Those are the two teams that I think, man, I ain't trying to play them up. You got to be at your best to beat them. You got to be at your best to beat them, as far as San Antonio goes.
I think they'll beat the Nuggets, but I will add this little caveat to it. When I see what Jaylen Brown is doing in Boston, I'll say, my God, I did not know this kid was that talented. I mean, he literally busted SGA's head wide open to the white meat. There was a play, you know, SGA is famous for that. He'd be at the top of the key, hit you with that shoulder for separation, and hit you with the bang, get the foul. And I've seen Jaylen Brown do the same move to him, almost letting it be known, anything you can do, I can do better. And I just say this, I think Jaylen Brown is our MVP because Cade Cunningham doesn't have enough games. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited about it. I'm excited, but I'll definitely.
Hold on. You think Jaylen Brown is the MVP of the league this year?
I believe so.
Amazing. I disagree with you there.
If you think about what he's doing, he got a very limited bench to help him, and it's, you know, don't get me wrong, he does have some pieces with him, but other than Jason Tatum just coming back, I mean, he's kind of pretty much been there himself. It's been him and Derek White, and that one guy to come off the bench.
I think
Pritchard,
could go.
Is it Pritchard? Pritchard, something like that. I know who you're talking about. The white, the little short
white guy.
I think you could go.
He firing it up out there. He firing it up.
Yeah, he come out splashing from three.
I think you could go Wembanyama if the Spurs get the number 1 seed. Or I think Jokic, man. I think Jokic is in that LeBron Jordan era where they just taking MVPs from him just because. Because that dude, to me, he is still the best player in the world.
He don't got enough games.
No question.
Think. That's his only problem. You got to have 65 games, I believe now. So he don't have enough games for sure. To my brother, Big Dog Willie. But let me ask you guys this, man. Did we see the end of an era last night? Well, I would say the assault on Keith Thurman. I mean, that wasn't even a fight. That was an absolute assault. And I just looked at Keith Thurman. And
do you agree with Keith Thurman? He said the referee stopped it too quick.
Me and my wife, me and Miss BBO watched that fight, and I thought I'll be honest with you, man. I would have tried to hurt Sebastian if I was Keith's family, because that dude looked like he was trying to take that brother's life in there. I don't know if y'all watched that fight. He looked like he was trying to take that kid's life.
That rat underneath Keith Thurman's eye. That was 3 shades of red, purple, and black. That was nasty.
See how hard he was bleeding, Crush? Oh my God!
Listen, his whole entire skull, his forehead was all decorated, all red up. It looked like somebody opened up a pomegranate and that smashed it on his face.
Ah, damn.
And all this nonsense that these dudes is running around being optimistic last night. I got they built the booty on y'all because some of y'all sound real crazy and y'all boxing minds is better than that. But y'all going to get it anyway because I ain't going to let you escape, but I'm going to do it respectfully because we on our stronghold, so we going to be respectful with the language, all right? But y'all was out of y'all mind. Some of y'all looked at it. He looked smart. Look smart how? The man, he didn't look smart. That man had to move around because there's nowhere to go. Where's the guy going to go when the dude can just reach straight across from one end of the ring to the other? It ain't nowhere for nobody to go. So wherever he went at last night, he's going to run into something. Then y'all talk about how much then y'all don't even have respect for the little tall beanstalk. I don't care what y'all think of this man. But for y'all to be going in there and thinking that he's been on his ass bag so many times and all that man been stopped once. And y'all running around. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Bro. Let me finish. Have some manners, young man. The old man is almost done. Thank you very much.
I apologize, Crush OG. I apologize.
But and then all this, and people was talking about like acting like Keith Thurman powered, like he had the hammer throwing his hand. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Come on with this optimistic. That hit song played out a long time ago. Remember the song Optimistic? The hit song played out a long time ago, so I don't know why y'all was optimistic and thinking that Keith Thurman is good for the sport right now. He's not good for the sport, so you gotta go with the money. Keith ain't no daggone money. So whatever he thought he's going to do, he's a good sell pitch. He's a wordsmith, but it don't equal up to the ring. His best days is past him, y'all.
Crush. You gotta call him just for your boy. You gotta call him what you normally call him, man. What's his name?
Meters, pickle
No. What's his name? What Keith Thurman name?
Oh, Once Upon a Time in America Thurman. There it is.
No, Keithy Poo.
Keithy Poo
the Barge. Yeah, Keithy Poo the Barge ain't been the same since he cut that ponytail. So what y'all talking about? Head all falling out and all that. That man look like an old man. Y'all talking about? Look at.
Hey, I gotta say something that BVO said. BVO said if he was Keith Thurman, he would try to hurt Sebastian. What did you think he was in the ring doing? He was trying.
So he said if he was Keith Thurman's family, he would have tried to hurt.
He would have strolled on him.
Man, Keith Thurman family wasn't at that fight. They knew what was going to happen. They didn't show up to that fight.
Not only that, Sebastian Fundora's family came deep.
Did you see
do something to that young man?
Hey, y'all are hilarious.
I would have hurt him, bro.
This is hilarious,
bro. You can't do nobody you love, man.
BBO, you would have pulled the strap on his ass. You would have pulled the strap on him.
Hey, we would have jumped on him like Devin Haney did Tiger, bro. You can't just do that, man. I mean, did y'all see when it was clearly over? He kept hitting him with the uppercuts. I mean, come on, bro.
I mean,
I told y'all.
I call him death by 1,000 uppercuts for a reason, BBO.
I told y'all that man Keith Thurman didn't have no shot beating Sebastian Fundora. I gave Keith Thurman. I gave him the benefit of the doubt that he'll make it to the 10th. But I knew he wasn't going to beat no Sebastian Fundora. I said he was going to get stopped. I just gave him the benefit of the doubt that he could probably run around the ring and make it to the 10th round. But I knew he was going to get stopped. There was no doubt in my mind.
Hey, Freak, did you hear the post fight press conference when Thurman he went out there? I heard Keith Thurman
get delusional.
Well, he went out there. He said, for the people who didn't see it, the man said he was like, "What? The ref stopped it too early. I was just getting them right where I wanted them at." I was like, "Bro, how you got the man where you want him at?" And
he said he was just starting to have fun. I was like, your face wasn't.
No, I was just about to ask Crush. Did you hear what Keith said? He said, "Man, that referee don't need to ref no more main events. Another 4 more minutes. Another 4 more minutes."
I said, "What 4 minutes? I said, "What 4 minutes is he talking about, man? What 4 minutes is he talking about?"
Hey, Keith Thurman turned into Avant. You know, Avant had a song called 4 Minutes. He turned into Avant last night. I don't know what's going on with Keith Thurman, man. All I need is 4 minutes. You don't need nothing else, dude. Oh my goodness. He lucky Fundora didn't punch him in that bear cag belly that he had. That little kangaroo pop would have punched Keith Thurman right on that damn belly button with that little Elvis stomach he had last night. Man, that fight would have been over in 3 rounds.
Then he started talking about Eric Morales. Man, my orbital was broke, man. It don't matter.
Keith Thurman or anybody else would have had a great night. Because if you remember early in that fight, he looked sharp. But when you in there with a dude me and Dub size, bro, you're not going to win. This weight class is for a reason. And I don't care what they say, man. This dude should not be able to compete. Him and Espinoza like 6'1" at 126 featherweight. And you got him sick. You guys realize this is the tallest champion in boxing? He's bigger than Tan Wilder. He's bigger than Usyk. He's just a little bit shorter than Fury. And he's almost the same size as AJ. How in the world you got the biggest? That's crazy, bro. At 54.
He's just tall. Just tall, not a big dude. A small body frame. That's a real tall, slender dude. You can't put too much weight on. He's really light in the ass. That's why if he go up any heavy, he's gonna look retarded, y'all. He's gonna look like a tall kid on his short yellow buster form. That dude is not heavy like that. Look at him and his sister. They're thin. They olive oils. That boy ain't big. He's just tall and lanky. That's it. Let him go up to 160 and 168. Somebody gonna put him on his ass bag. Y'all better listen to Yoda.
His father should have put him on the soccer field. He'll make a hell of a goal.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all the funniest interview I heard when they interviewed Rolly Romero after the fight. He was like, "Man, they need to go recalibrate those scales. They need to go do something. This is not fair. He should not be in that weight class." Man, he had me dying.
No, shout out to Rolly.
Rolly had me dying.
I like Rolly, man.
But let me ask you this real quick, Dub. I gotta ask you this, man. This was heavy on me when I seen this. Man. What do you think? What do you think about Xander Zayas getting the contract done with my man Boosie Ennis? What you think about that, man? I haven't heard my man Dub Right Side speak on that. Let me get your thoughts on that, Right Side.
I love that fight. You know what I'm saying? I love that Xander at a young age, he ain't ducking no wreck. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna get beat up in the fight. I don't think he is as talented and has the power that Boots does. But I love that, man. He ain't ducking nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with that fight. I think they said the fight now. I just seen something that came out. It's gonna be in the middle of June or something. I don't know if that's true or not. But I love that fight, and shout out to Xander, shout out to Boots, because at least they getting the smoke. You know what I'm saying? And we've always sat here on these panels. We done talked to each other long enough that we done always said, man, we want to see the best fight each other. And if you're a unified champion and a former unified champion in Boots that done moved up, ain't find a way to a title shot yet, which I don't understand that, but.
Hey, I'm gonna say
now you got the opportunity. Oh, go ahead, Free. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say this, dog. For everybody that was talking smack about Xander Zayas was trying to find easy fights and cherry pick to have a Puerto Rican fight in his hometown and his home country. Man, that man Xander Zayas told Bob Earl, he said, "No, I want Jaron Ennis. I don't care what y'all got to do to make the fight. I want Jaron Ennis." They said Xander Zayas pulled for that fight. Yeah. Bob and them didn't want that fight.
Yeah, they wanted Josh Kelly.
Yeah, Xander, and I said it before, Free. Xander is he reminds me of an old school fighter. Like the way how he's going after these belts at 23 years old. And now he's going after a dude that nobody tries to fight. Nobody tries to fight Boots Ennis.
Hey, that's what we want, right? That's Absolutely. What we looking for. Because we got a lot of these usual suspects. They're not doing any of that.
Salute him, Crush.
So finally we have someone in boxing doing something right in the softest era in sports. Period. Somebody's finally do it. There's no capping, none of this made up stuff, mythological written stuff is written and people following the act.
Hey, Crush, you know what's the best part about it? They did it without turkey. That was the best part about it.
Hey, hooray! I'm ready to start a parade, man. They did it without turkey bacon, so there won't be no glazing for the turkey.
Hold on. What's your issue with turkey sandwich, man? Every time I turn around, man, you always saying
that's a good point, Free. There's still some independence left in boxing.
That just comes to show every time we speak of turkey and you eating turkey, that makes you a job turkey. Turkey, enjoy the turkey. That's my bro.
My brother Free been on turkey's helmet since he got in the thing. Since he got in the boxing.
Yeah,
I told you.
Well, the word is Turkey's gonna be pulling back from a lot of these different engagements because
I told y'all he had a secret agenda. Y'all didn't want to listen. He had a hidden agenda. I told y'all that. I said he got a hidden agenda, and now we see it's coming to fruition. He wanted to get his foot in the door so he could start his own league. And he said, man, I ain't doing nothing with none of y'all. Y'all on y'all own. Once I finish these obligations, I'm done.
Yeah.
What you think about that, Doug? Have you been a supporter of turkey sandwich or you been against it?
No, I don't have a problem with turkey. I don't have a problem with any promoter. I got to a point where it took a minute for me to get there, but shit, as long as you putting fights on that I like to see, I had no problem with anything because promoters are gonna be promoters. I done been here since Bob Arum and Al Heyman and Oscar De La Hoya, and that's when we had sides of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, when Turkey come out here, and it's interesting listening now to what people are saying. Hey, Turkey ain't hit. Well, hell, Turkey, he took that side of the street shit out the way. He got rid of that. So I ain't got no problem with that. But if other promoters can do it, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And whether Turkey is involved or not, really don't matter to me. I want to see the best fight the best. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, but people was making it seem like he was the savior to the sport, like he was going to put on all the fights that everybody wants to see, and other promoters is too impossible for them to do that. That's what the perception that was made up about this daggone dude. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, he did, Crush.
No. Don't cut me off, bro. That's your opinion, not mine. I think different from y'all. He ain't do a damn thing.
Well, factually.
He do a damn thing. He did nothing that I ain't seen done in boxing, okay? See, y'all late in the game. Y'all wet behind the ears. Wipe your ears and see, watch some little grits come down. I was watching way before these damn promoters. When I started watching boxing, it was just Don King and Top Rank and DeBella. None of these dudes, goddamn Al Heyman and PBC wasn't around when I started watching boxing. So I ain't trying to hear none of that. Because I know what it is and how you supposed to just put a fight together. It don't matter. But to act like this dude was the best thing in boxing, because this is what most of y'all was acting like. This guy was coming and doing something in boxing that none of these promoters doing at all, and that's all making freaking cat. So y'all need to slow down with the nonsense. And you know that old turkey thing, glazing the turkey is over. Find a different type of meat to glaze up now. That's over.
I will say this though, Crush is right. A lot of those fights that Turkey made would have happened, but they wouldn't have happened as fast. But they would have happened.
Probably 3-5 years down the road, like Spence and Bud Crawford.
But guess what? It happened. So that's the thing that he's talking about. But I will say this: the only thing I would hate though was that Turkey wasn't around during Deontay Wilder versus AJ, because man, I would have loved to have seen one of them brothers become undisputed champion. Speaking of that, I want to get everybody's opinion on Ward Jasor versus my man Deontay the Browns Bomber. Mr. Speaker, believe it, receive it. Well, I think Wilder will get knocked out. But go ahead. What you guys?
Before we get there, can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
Shout out to James Franklin. He got knocked out now, and he got knocked out looking like
Jermaine? Yeah, he did.
Well, when he got knocked out, he looked like, I don't know if y'all done played Fight Night, but he got hit with an uppercut so damn bad that nigga was just kind of standing there. Yeah, you know, you hit somebody on Fight Night and you done dropped them, and they kind of just crumble. And man, that brother, I said, Lord have mercy. But shout out to Moses as well. Moses Atamo showed out, did his thing. I can't wait to see that brother continue to fight. I can't wait for it. But go ahead. My apologies, BB. I just wanted to bring that up.
No. You absolutely right on what you're saying. I'll just say this: for me, I want to see fights. And one thing I got to give Crush credit for. Crush and Free both have been pretty consistent on what they're saying about Turkey. Because I'll be honest, I was all happy about Turkey coming, because I just want to see these fights in their prime, man. Because I just hate what's going on in boxing. You guys realize that Shakur Stevenson does more talking than he does fighting? So he gives us Willie Zepeda, Tio, and then he talks for the rest of the year. I don't, you know what I mean? He fight, he give us about maybe 2 hours of fighting, but then the rest is just him talking and being on Twitter. I don't like that about boxing. I don't know about you. I don't like all that talking, man. Like, you guys need to fight. Like, this is my next thing. What you guys think about my man Kid Austin dropping out of another fight in April? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have his dad on the show this week, but what's going on with this brother dropping out of fights, man? This is crazy.
Well, from what I read and heard, they trying to get a Tank Davis fight, which if they could do it, good. If they can't, they just look like goofies again. I agree with you. because they had a title on the line. They had, I mean, I just don't really like. I try not to like associate logic with a lot of the stuff that that the Schofields do, because that whole situation with Shakur Stevenson, like I've never seen nothing like that in my entire life. Like all the crap talking, and then a couple days before the fight, y'all pull out. I'm not a doctor. I wasn't there. I don't know if the guy was faking, but it appeared sketchy to me.
Jimmy Hopper. That's what that kid is. Jimmy Hopper. Every time it's time to
Y'all hear me?
Mr. the Neck. Hear you?
Yeah, that's all. No, that's all I was gonna say. I mean, they look like goofies if they can't get the tank fight.
But I mean, my whole thing is this, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but this whole like riding Tank's nuts all day for a fight, they gotta stop this, bro.
Yes, thank you.
If you think Tank Davis is gonna fight Kid Austin, you got to be smoking drugs. That's not happening.
Hey, BVO, get what? Hey, we may not be smoking drugs, but we might have planted some drugs in the car, or we might have called the police and said that. I'm just telling you what happened.
You cold, man.
No, that's what he said. I didn't say it. He said it. But we might have planted drugs, or maybe we called the police and said they were child trafficking and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know what happened, but is Tank Davis for the fight Kid Austin? Absolutely not. It's not for that.
I couldn't even remotely think that would be possible. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Now, y'all got to forgive me. I'm kind of being extra nice because I want Tank to come back. Pretty please with cherries on top. We miss you, man. I want to do it while he to come back because boxing ain't the same without him. I'm going to be honest. I'll make jokes and have fun, but I'm going to just say this, man.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
We got to stay focused, man. And, and I want to see Tank in the biggest fights that he wants to make. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Well, Tank's not going to make big fights. He's not.
No, I'm talking about his events. Better, let me correct that. His events.
Okay.
His events are spectacular. I mean, we can say we want, man. When he knocked out Frank Martin like that, man, that was electric, bro. That was electric. I mean, I can't even hate and say nothing. That was electric. I miss seeing fights like that. I mean, when we seen Shakur just dismantled T.O. and beat him to death slowly. But I mean, Tank beat this pizza out of Frank Martin. That was crazy, man.
The brake shoes off of him. The brake shoes. That's what we would say. The brake shoes.
He just beat him to death, man. That wasn't even no fight.
No, my thing is, I'm happy that Tank now he's. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. I think he's clear of his charges that he had or whatever.
He took the felony charge, I believe.
Yeah, the felony charges. Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy for that brother, and I want to see him back in the ring. And so when he get back, my only thing is come back and fight the upper echelon of talent. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting at this current moment in time. Individuals are mixing up with each other. You know what I'm saying? We done got Teofimo Lopez.
He ain't upper echelon.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You out of order.
No, you out of order.
Now I'm out of order.
Yeah, okay, he ain't.
No, keep going, Doug.
No. Chris got to talk. Go ahead, Chris.
Bad, go ahead.
Hey, real quick, Doug Whiteside. I'm about to kick your fake ass crystal ball over, right? Because you don't know what that man is going to do. He talking about making big fights and you acting like everybody else is doing. So ain't nobody doing a damn thing right now. Ain't nobody doing a damn thing right now. Ain't nobody giving boxing what they want.
So did we hold on real quick? And did we want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez? Did boxing want to see that?
No, we did not call for that.
Amazing. You didn't want to see that?
We did not call for that. You know this.
Lord. Oh my God.
We did not call for no damn T.O. Shakur.
They didn't call for that fight. I'll be honest. I like the fight though, Chris, but we didn't call for it.
We didn't call for it.
Let me rephrase my question then.
Yeah, go ahead. Can I get
the young individuals mixing it up with each other? That's what we've been looking for, right?
What young individuals mixing it up with each other?
So is Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson? That's not young individuals mixing it up with each other.
It's not a fight we call for. Try something.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked.
And that's not what we asked.
Is that young individuals mixing it up with each other?
That's a bad example. You could have used a better.
You can say yes or no.
I disagree. God damn it, no.
All right, fine.
I disagree.
Clearly.
Bad example, Dub. You could have used a better one.
I'm gonna say this.
That fight didn't do well either, Dub. I'm a big deal. That fight did not.
I don't care. I'm not worried about the numbers. We asked for these guys to fight each other.
We didn't ask for T.O. and Shakur, Dub.
All right.
No, we didn't ask for that. We didn't ask for that. It was a good fight. We didn't ask for it, but it was a fight that Shakur made because he knew he could beat T.O. He knew he could beat him. It wasn't a fight that he took that he knew it was going to be a risk. That was a fight he knew.
Thank you, D.
I heard individual. Hey, D, me and my brother.
I understand what other people say. I'm talking about what Shakur felt.
But you around and you in the same chats that I be in same lane. I heard individuals on this panel pick Teofimo Lopez to put hands on Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, those people didn't know what they was watching.
Amazing.
I mean, dog, if he would have moved up and fought Devin Haney.
I want to see it.
That's the fight that we wanted to see. You moved up to fight T.O., but you didn't move up to fight Devin.
Well, he ain't never. I mean, Devin was at 47, and we ain't never.
No. He could have took that fight.
What you mean?
He could have took that fight. He made that fight with Dagon with T.O. before he fought Williams and Pater.
No, he ducked Devin Haney because Devin offered him to fight for undisputed at 35.
No, before he fought Williams.
Hold on. Say it again. I don't know. It might be me. Hold on. It might be
hold on.
I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
We can hear all of y'all.
Yeah.
Free was breaking up just a tad bit. From my perspective, I couldn't hear what the brother said. Respect.
Yeah, he was moving around. That's all. Sometimes he moving around. That's all.
All I'm saying.
Said he had made the fight with T.O. before he Williams and Pater. I mean, before he fought Williams and Pater. He made that fight with T.O. already. Could have fought Devin Haney if he wanted to. He just chose not to.
So you're saying that Shakur ducked Devin Haney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that.
And he close chased the man, Dub. You remember the model?
I don't have a problem. I agree with it. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just trying to be clear on what's being said. That's it.
Absolutely.
I'm not disagreeing.
Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of dudes don't want to see Devin. I hate to say it, but that's the truth.
The man had multiple opportunities to make that fight with Devin Haney. He chose not to.
Would you say the same thing about Tank Davis?
Yes. When Tank Davis got to his own.
Is somebody snoring? I don't know if somebody's snoring or not.
Became his own promoter. He became his own promoter.
Boy.
Tank Davis. Prior to that, Floyd was making his fight.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but all I know is that we just want to see him fight the other guys around his age. I don't know if he will, but that's what we want to see. But he makes some good events when he do fight, so I just want to see him fight, man. I mean,
no, we want to see Tank Davis back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? No.
I don't care if he fight the mailman.
I do care if he fight the mailman. I do care. I don't want to see that man fight the mailman. I don't want to see that.
I will say, when Tank Davis became his own promoter, the fight that he asked for, everybody said if you can't get the Devin or the Shakur fight, he made that fight. He tried to make the Loma fight. Loma decided to retire. When they reached out to Shakur Stevenson wanted a multi-fight deal. The fight Davis. They said we give you one fight. Tank Davis. He wanted a multi.
Is somebody snoring on
Yeah,
the
it's all
panel right now?
documented. I will say this.
No, I
Yeah.
think
From what I know,
Free has some static. That's what that is, though.
yeah,
But
but
see,
for the
they
most
gonna sweep
part,
that
I
under the
will
rug.
say this. It looks like Tank did try to make a lot of those fights. So, I mean, I can't really get mad. I just want to see him. Some of them just couldn't get over the finish line, but it's not like he didn't try. I know that from talking to Kenny personally. Like, he's tried to make some of those fights, man. It just didn't happen. You know, he gave
Yeah.
Loma, was going to give Loma his biggest payday. Loma said he retiring. He was going to give Shakur his biggest payday. Shakur talking about, let me rebuttal. And, man, you take the fights and go. That's what most people do. When Frank Martin got that Tank fight, he said thank you and he left. That's what he did. Got his lunch pail and went to go fight. So I don't know what was. I really don't know
Yeah,
what's going on with some of that.
Shakur's an odd guy. Like when he has the opportunity to fight these guys, it's always some reason he can't. Or in that case with Tank, like I really don't understand it. Like Tank said, it was a one fight deal they wanted to do with him, and he said, "No, I need a multiple fight deal." But it's like I don't understand. Do you want the fight or not?
Nah, he don't. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. From what I've heard about Tank in the gym, I thought maybe Shakur could beat Tank, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If Tank touches him, it's over. It's over, man. If Tank put them little meat hooks on him, it's over, bro. We can say whatever we want. You can dislike Abdul Wahid, whatever the case. If Tank puts hands on Shakur going to sleep. I mean, I've been watching Frank Martin. Frank Martin's from Detroit. I've been watching Frank Martin. I've never seen Frank Martin get flatlined like that. Never. Never. I've never seen him get beat up like that. Flinching and stuff? Come on, man. Tank got to be punching to have somebody flinching like that.
What diabolical about the whole situation was when Shakur became all of the Shakur fans were talking about, oh, Shakur don't want to be tied down.
Is somebody snoring?
No, that's just it. No, Doug, nobody's snoring. That's just his mic.
Oh, that's D Free. That's D Free.
I don't know if it's me. Sound like Free. Sound like you fell out.
Okay, my bad. My apologies.
I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
What did you hear?
I heard you said Shakur, and then you said something about
when Shakur became
when he
free
go
agent,
ahead from there.
Yeah, all his fans said that Shakur don't want to be tied down. He just want to get one fight, be able to move around from promotion company to promotion company. So when Steven Espinosa and them offered him a one fight deal, and he said he wanted a multi-fight. I'm like, oh, but then he wanted a multi-fight. That wasn't what y'all was talking about before that. He wanted to be tied down. He wanted a one fight deal. When it came out that he wanted a multi-fight deal.
I mean, them dudes play games. Man, I'm gonna say this: whether you like Tank or not, he's good for the sport. He do right by all his people. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You can like Devin Haney more. That's not a problem. But let's not forget, Tank Davis has been box office and been fun to watch, man. He's been fun to watch, to say the least, man. So I don't know.
They just be capping, man. These dudes, they be capping for dudes that ain't really doing the daggone thing, and it's just sad. You ain't got to do that. Y'all still want to be putting extra spit on their shoes to get extra shine for what? We gonna find out who these guys really are, what they made of, and what they bring to the sport when they finally get in the ring. And the fact is, most of these guys today ain't what you claiming these dudes to be. I told y'all a few days ago to keep that future Hall of Fame talk out of boxing because their careers ain't over. I keep on telling y'all fast and furious, you crash test dummies, and y'all move too fast with y'all freaking mouths because you don't know what's going on with these dudes. We don't know, but everybody's talking like they at the office. I don't talk like that because I don't know what's going on at the office. I base what I see off of what I see, and there's a whole lot of capping. Y'all keep trying to act like a lot of guys is giving us fights. They really fighting the creme of the creme, and Tank is not, which is all a whole damn lie. Ain't none of these dudes fighting old criminal damn crim. Don't make me start I already started them pulling theirs back on these damn going resumes. Y'all don't want me to go there with your favorite fighter and strip his damn resume down bucket naked. Don't make me do it, because you're going to look like a fool. Stop trying to bump these guys up as more. And to be honest with you, I say overall, these dudes overall ain't really touching, really getting in the ring with too many guys above a C average. And I'm being honest. Y'all keep making it seem like, oh, he's an elite level guy. He's an A level guy. He's a B level guy. Man, you be capping. These dudes are not really like that. And y'all know it. Some of y'all is just mind-boggling the things that y'all say, because I know your boxing mind is better than that. But because you got your own personal feelings up into these fighters, like, yeah, your girlfriend or something like that, well, you go in and have it and see how much heartbreak you get. Welcome to Heartbreak Hotel, the Jacksons. Y'all keep on playing around, all right? Don't be putting y'all feelings into this, man. It is what it is. And none of these guys are elite. None of them. None of these guys you talk about is elite. Yeah, I said it. Prove it. They ain't been in there with nobody elite or nothing like that. So how can somebody be so damn elite when they ain't really being tested? They ain't really facing adversity and stuff like that. Guys afraid to get hit. It's boxing. You're going to get punched. I'm going to try to determine how much pressure I take. It's boxing. You ain't worried about when you're applying pressure on somebody else. So, you know what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And these guys need to stop talking what they're afraid to walk. That's one thing. They keep talking, but they're afraid to walk in it. All this pump faking and making it seem like y'all be sold on words too much. This is boxing. Not a damn URL rap contest. You got the best words. You can say oohs and ahs. Y'all think dudes is really saying something. I don't care how fly they sound in the mouth. They ain't flying in the ring to see if they really at work. That's what it is. And boxing is horrible. Because right now, most of these dudes ain't keeping it real and they ain't really challenging them damn selves at all. Softest era ever. And it's a sad shame that there's a handful of fighters that's guilty by association, and I pass.
I can't disagree with nothing you said, Chris. That's the part that sucks, man. Usually we can disagree, but I gotta get an old man his credit. He's been consistent with this, and it is what it is, man. Because it don't matter what these guys.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I got a question for y'all. Who y'all think can beat Moses Zapata?
Woo!
I don't know nobody that can beat him. At first I thought Usyk, after what I saw, I don't know no more.
Me either. BBO, what you think, BBO?
What you say? Wait, what y'all guys say?
The question is that who
can beat Moses Zapata?
Is somebody snoring, or is it me?
No, man, we keep saying
Dom, how many
that's
times we gonna ask
Nobody
you?
can
Answer
sleep,
you,
Dom.
golly. But to y'all question, I think Usyk could probably beat him. Fabio, he got a crazy second win. Maybe if he go late, he could beat him. But I would pick Atoma in that fight. And maybe I get Caballero. But those, that's probably the three best fighters in the division. So that says a lot about that kid.
I think he beat the OGs right now. The OGs of the heavyweight division. I got him beating up. Them dudes' times is up. They need to get out the way. There's some fighters that need to get out of the way. Usyk was supposed to be retired. Why he still got his big ass head? Get out of here, boy. You done did everything you could do.
I think Usyk's the only one that got a shot. Nobody else got heavyweight beat him.
I think Caballero beat him.
Man, Caballero, he gonna get stopped early.
I see Caballero beat the dog out of Billy Zhang and
man, you just seen Caballero get hands and feet at Scotland border.
I've been a fan of Caballero, and y'all know it. Y'all know I love Caballero. My thing, I think something that was very interesting. For you got to go on mute because it sounds like somebody snoring.
Yeah. Then when you talk
about I appreciate it, but I know I'm a fan of Caballero. Man, what I seen, and when Franklin was in the corner, when he sat there and said, And his coach was like, "Hey, bro, man, hey, you got to count off it." That nigga said, "Bro, I can't time his speed. It's too much. I can't time it." You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna happen for the majority of heavyweight fighters. The way that man fight right now at this young of an age, bro, he's so dangerous, and the power that he punching with, the speed that he coming with, the length, the range. You know what I'm saying, man? I would root for Caballero in that fight, but if Caballero end up in the ring with Moses, I'm picking Moses Atama to beat everybody, including Usyk at this current moment in time. I'm picking him to beat all them guys. That dude is, hey.
Dub, I agree with
you. He's something. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I agree with you, Dub. Keep on cooking. I agree with you 1,000%. Cook.
He the closest thing we done seen to Tyson at such a young age. I think that he the closest thing we done seen, and just the way, man, when he hit Frankie with that uppercut, that nigga, the nigga was up. He didn't even know what he got hit with at the time. He was still kind of standing. He was about to fall, but I was like, Lord have mercy. He gonna fold a lot of people, man. And
I don't disagree, Dub, but I still need to see this kid tested against one of them top guys before I go ahead and say he'll beat Usyk. I just think that I agree with you. He got all those attributes, and to be doing it at such a young age, I don't disagree with you at all. I think he's gonna be a champ one day.
The man already got slow speech, man.
No, most def. But I remember when Anthony Joshua was coming up, knocking stuff out straight out of the Olympics when he won a gold medal. Then when I don't disagree with that, Dub, BBO. Like, Atama has some skills. Like, he's able to get in and out in ways Anthony Joshua was not. But I still need to see this kid tested. This is the heavyweight division. I need to see what that chin look like.
Hold on, Mark. Before I bring Coach Bernard in, do you hear the man when he talks?
No, I didn't. Okay, my bad. I didn't know somebody was talking. Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about Moses. Have you heard Moses talk?
No.
The man has slow speech at 21. He about to run out of time. I mean, I don't know what y'all been watching. The dude is not going to
maybe he a slow guy, BBO. You've been around athletes your whole life.
Bro, at 21.
Hold on, whoa. You saying Moses Atama has slow speech?
Slow speech from boxing.
You out of order, man.
Oh, watch your interview for me.
I listen. I done listened to many interviews from him. Maybe you understand how those UK individuals talk. Maybe that's what it is. But
I love
it. Slow. It ain't slow.
I'm not the only one that's been saying this. All over the UK, Sky Sports, you name it. The Ozzyman Network. Everybody's seeing it. The dude is 21 with slow speech, bro. He's not going to make it.
Oh my God! You the first person I've ever heard say this.
I'm the first person you ever heard tell you about Murat Gassiev, tell you about Michael Hunter. But I love the heavyweights. I'm telling you, from what I'm seeing, the man.
Person that told him Devin Haney scared when he was talking to Theo.
Say it again. No, that's when I was joking around. I'm not joking on this one. I wouldn't joke about this. That's back when I was playing. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying what we doing now, we speaking the truth. I'm just saying I don't know if he'll make it because he's sparring too much. The man is always fighting, and I'm hearing his speech is slowed down. Just listen to him. But what you got on the Coach Bernard? What you think about Usyk? Atome. What you think about Atome's performance?
I thought it was a great performance. He did exactly what he was expected to do as an up and coming and a guy that's next in line. And he passed all the litany tests. Every eye test you could put on him, he passed.
I mean, do you think he's the future? Like everybody's up here saying?
I don't see why he's not. Tell me, when you look at the heavyweight division, you don't have the heavyweight division of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is the millennium of ex-football players, ex-basketball players, ex-everything but fighters. And if this young man is a fighter, at the age he is now, I don't see why he's not the next guy.
But what about Ricky Torres and all the Americans that we got?
No, all the best American heavyweights play football.
I can't do that with this guy. Y'all go ahead, man.
I mean, it's the truth. You got a 6'5", close to 300-pound son, and he's played high school football, and he has a chance to go pro as a boxer or go to college. We're gonna send him to college. He's gonna play left tackle. If he plays at a good university and plays exceptionally well, he's gonna hear his name called in the draft. You're not gonna be telling him go be a boxer where you still might have to get a 9 to 5. If you're the not liked guy, you won't get opportunity, and you may never make the millions that if he's a first round pick, especially a lottery pick as a left tackle, he's set for life off the first contract.
Speaking of that, we got my brother in the chat. And
I
I
don't know what you're talking about. This man don't talk slow.
Listen to him talk.
I'm listening. I just listened to him talk. He talks perfectly fine.
Man, I gotta see him. Maybe I seen a bad interview, but I gotta see this interview I seen. Man, this dude was talking like, I don't know, man. I thought he was talking like he was Tommy Hearns, bro. That slow speech ain't nothing to play with, man. Like, so you don't hear a slow speech with Earl when he talk now too?
He don't sound nothing like Earl Spence.
You don't think so? Wow.
No.
Okay. You a nut, bro.
Sound like a perfectly normal the man them. What's up, bro? Sound just like that. He cool.
Y'all dudes crazy. Y'all want these dudes to be talking like they got
maybe because it's the UK speech, you know what I'm saying?
It might be.
But every time I done heard the man talk, I ain't never heard that. That's the last thing. I've never thought
2 is 4.
I've never thought, oh, this is slow. And even with that, I understand the sparring situation, but the man doesn't take damage in the ring like that. He ain't took much damage. So I don't see what you see in him.
I think they're retired because of training, not because of fighting. In my opinion, I think they retire because the training is so tough on their bodies. I mean, I don't know. You could be right. I'm not trying to say that this is the end all be all. I'm just kind of giving my observation, and that's up for debate. You know, I don't have the absolute answer. I'm just saying, for me, I don't think he's gonna make it. I just don't. I don't think he's gonna make it, bro. I think y'all build.
After Usyk leaves, it's just Dubois and Fabio.
You got Tan Wilder. You got Murat Gassier. Well, y'all keep forgetting
and I
about.
favor him against either of those guys, BVO. Just being and Dubois is my Grenadian countryman. I root for him every single time. I told him will knock out Dubois.
Y'all sleep on Daniel, man. Daniel got so much better.
I love Daniel to death.
You talking about Triple D?
I think Daniel Dubois to win that fight. All I going in and a knockout. It ain't gonna go to this.
Oh well, that's a good point to say the least.
Nah, I don't know about Triple D, man. I don't look at him the same like I used to look at him at first, man. I thought this kid was really gonna be a future face of heavyweight boxing, but times has changed. Hold
on, Chris. You were one of the first dudes talking about it.
Yeah, I really was. But times have changed, BBO, and last night he did not seem too happy about the way my man put his thing down last night. My man Moses, everybody was clapping with hoorays and all that. This dude had the weakest clap, and he had a whole lot of variation on his face. Like, man, I hope I ain't got to wind up dealing with this young kid right here. But Triple D was nice, but I'm not saying he's trash, but he's not as good as I thought he was, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes some of these guys, we're not gonna always be fully correct. Some of these guys may deter, they may drop down.
Two-time champion, though. So I mean, that was a hell of a pick. He is a two-time champion.
If you take away Dubois' right hand and you continue moving laterally, he can't cut off the ring, and you could keep walking him into stuff. Like, I just think Itomo would fit, and I love Dubois to death. I literally got a poster of him. I had my whole family there the night for Usyk Dubois too. But no, he can't beat this kid.
Man, I had to be
Now, the guy that BVO calls Tan Wilder, Fabio Worley, he might have a chance if it goes late.
Man, he destroyed Tan Wilder, bro. That dude ain't got nothing but a right hand.
He got a second win, BVO.
He do, but I ain't gonna lie, I just seen Fabio Worley get.
And we ain't seen Atoma go late yet.
Yes,
but let me ask you this though, Coach B. What's up with them calling Moser Tume a champion? I think he the Cane's Chickens champion and the Intercontinental Breakfast. What's up with all this? He a champion stuff.
Making money. It's about the sport of money. Belt sale. You could be the JC Penney's champion. Somebody gonna love you. It's a great popularity contest. I had no problem with it. Any way that a fighter can get paid, get paid.
And I want to ask you all this real quick. Now, this is something that really got me, man. We got 3 more questions. I'm gonna let everybody get out of here. Hey, I heard a young lady say this. She's a boxing pundit. I'm not gonna say her name. I don't want to give her no pub, but I'm gonna give her questions some pub. Now, she said that people only respect the belts when they're coming up, but the moment they don't need them, that they throw them to the side. So do you guys think the WBC is being done wrong by Bud Crawford, done wrong by Shakur Stevenson? What do you guys think about? Because you keep hearing people say, oh, the sanctioning bodies is trash, but when you want to come up, everybody happy to put a t-shirt on. Everybody had to get their hat and their belt on.
No, the WBC is ran by a bunch of corrupt Mexican politicians. They consistently eat off of the fighters. No. Just no. If they decide to give the WBC their behind to kiss, I have no issues or problems with that. And as a matter of fact, Bud Crawford came up off the WBO. He didn't come up off the BC.
Yeah. What would you say, Dub?
I never cried for millionaire. And the sanctioning bodies have been here for 6 centuries and they've made a lot of money. So, for me to cry for somebody who's made a lot of money and not cry for the guys who are bleeding trying to get a lot of money is hypocritical.
Yeah.
I think the belts mean, and we've said this already, I think the belts mean everything to those up and coming individuals. But I do think there's a level that you get to where you break through making big fights, you know what I'm saying? And the belts being the reason it's a big fight. So if we look at fighters now, if Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez, right? Ryan Garcia a champion now, but it's a big fight not because of the belt. It's a big fight because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? So I think it does. The name does ascend the belts at a certain moment in time, but if you listen to most individuals, and Coach Hell, excuse me, you done been working in this sport for a long time. Gaining the title, that's the goal. You want to be a champion. Would you say I'm wrong saying that?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me why.
When these fighters turn pro and they're in the business, they don't call themselves amateurs or pro, they call themselves prize fighters. The ultimate goal is always getting the biggest check. That's the ultimate goal.
I don't disagree with that, but if you have a belt, correct me if I'm wrong, your check is going to be a little bigger as a champion than it would as an undercard fighter.
At one time, I would say yes, but the way that boxing is going now, your most lucrative fighter in the past 2 years doesn't even fight for a belt or a sanctioning body, and he's making more money than any of the champions, and that's Jake Paul. He could care less about a sanctioning body. You got champions offering to fight him because it brings more money. I would say in the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s, the belts were what people had for the significance of getting the biggest check. But I think the Floyd Mayweather era kind of helped in saying, I think it started it. It wasn't the bomb, but it was damn near the fuse to when they said, I don't need a belt because my name is bigger than the sport. And Floyd actually showed that you can ascend past the sport if your name is big enough. And I think fighters now are starting to realize that. And it is, I don't, if I was a player in the 80s in college and I was arguing about making things better, I'm not hating on the guys now who are making NIL money because they realize their value and know their worth.
Feel you on that. Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's about the prize. It's about the bag. And like Coach said, you know, all this accolade stuff and all that, yeah, in the amateurs and all that. How many times we gotta keep on telling y'all, man, this hardware don't pay no damn bills. So to keep thinking somebody just getting into a sport just to get a damn trophy, you need to stop it. Well, won't you go to work just to get employee of the month and don't accept a damn paycheck and see if you don't have a different mindset? Because ain't nobody getting in no damn ring just to knock somebody's head off or to get their head knocked off just for a piece of fucking hardware. Excuse my language.
But Chris,
hold on, let me finish, dog. Let me land.
You out of order, bro.
Slow down, bro. Slow down. No, you out of order, young. Slow down. You out of order right now, dog. And that's what Coach and a few others been telling us about. But see, y'all guys makes it about these damn belts when it shouldn't be. The belt shouldn't be about, for us, nobody on this panel, all this damn chat, because we ain't the ones fighting for them. We ain't got to pay the fees. So it doesn't matter to me. Now, whatever that fighter's goal that I'm picking to win that I like, I'm just going to go with whatever it is that they trying to do because it's their career. My whole thing is entertain me, whoop some ass, take all comers, and that's it. Because I don't need no title around your waist for me to determine if you the baddest MFer in town when I just clearly see you whip everybody ass my damn self. So I don't need no title to say, oh yeah, well, he's the champ because he's a title, because he got the title. We seen a lot of dudes become champions and they was ass. And even with some champions that became champions, that wasn't their best payday either. And I pass. And they all facts. Thank you.
You rough. I like the belts, man. I know they don't mean much to the fighters, but they look cool. Go ahead.
Let me ask a question. Jalil. I said Jalil. Coach. My apologies, Coach.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that's Jalil's father, so that's why that's what I'm about to talk about. Do you think that if Jalil was here at this current moment in time, would he say that he want to be a champion? In your personal opinion, Coach?
In my personal opinion, because I don't never speak for him, but knowing my son, he'll tell you he want to be rich. Give him the choice. If I can be rich or be a champ, if he could take a fight right now against Canelo Alvarez, knowing the possibility of losing is higher than the possibility of winning, but they're gonna pay him $20 million, or he could fight Xander Zayas, and Xander Zayas is the champ, and he's only gonna get $650,000. I can guarantee my son is taking $20 million.
I agree with that. Piece. But the problem is this: for him to build himself to even have that conversation. Correct me if I'm wrong. He has to at least have some type of championship accolades to even get himself in that position for that fight. And I don't think Jalil will ever fight Canelo. I don't think that'll ever happen. Right?
Absolutely not.
But the thing, hold on. Let me.
I was just.
Can I finish what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, finish, Doug. Finish, Doug. Stop. Finish, Doug.
So all I'm saying is for him to build himself to that level to fight those guys. Do you not think that he needs to become a champion? And even when he becomes a champion, the way that you were talking about making money. Once he becomes a champion, his check it changes. Then when he's a contender or whoever he fighting, it changes. Then once he becomes a champion, would you disagree with that?
Yeah, I would disagree. And the reason I say I would disagree is because Canelo fought a guy, I want to say it was maybe 3 fights ago, and we talked about it on the show. Like, why is Canelo fighting? He was never a champion. He was a good fighter at best. Never championship material. But the check he took home was championship. Let's go back to Marcos Maidana. Marcos Maidana got 2 fights with Floyd Mayweather. Nobody thought Marcos Maidana deserved a Mayweather fight. But Marcos Maidana made more money in 2 fights than some champions. And I'll reach to say at that point in time, he made more money in 2 fights than guys that, I'll say this, he made more money in 2 fights than Earl Spence made the entire time he was a world champion. So which career would you rather have?
Can I just say one thing? And while I hear what you're saying, Dub, in the traditional thinking of boxing, yes, you're right. You would need to go the Bud Crawford route of taking dudes' titles, going undisputed, multiple weight classes to get to a big fight with Canelo or another big name. But Ryan Garcia, and like Coach just said with Jake Paul, they have shown you that this is the social media era. If you are able to have enough eyes on you,
Hey, brother,
if you are able to bring enough, and if you're able to convince people, what you say?
Good brother, excuse me real quick. I hate to butt in because my son about to run out the door. I want him to answer. Jaleel, would you turn down a fight for $20 million against Canelo right now?
That wasn't the question, Coach. That wasn't the question. You making a question up. That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
Ask the question before you get out of here. I'm not holding up.
Jaleel, becoming a champion and being able to make the most money, because who knows, the last fight he didn't fight a big name or anything like that. But if you become a champion, do you expect to make more money than you would having with the other fights that you're having right now?
Potentially, but my whole thing is like, I just think about 2024. We can both agree that Pete Dobson is more popular than the guy that I fought in my last fight, correct? Right. I'm not saying he's a superstar, but he's more popular. I made $30,000 when I fought Pete Dobson, and we fought for a belt, a Continental American belt. I made $30,000. I made 100. You
can't tell your number.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say my number. I made a nice little bit of, money to fight a guy that is not as known as Pete Dobson. So it's like,
on BBO.
Hey man, you can't. I can't take that belt to the bank and say, y'all take this belt and give me what y'all think is worth. They probably gonna say, let's take a picture with you, champ. But that's all that. They just gonna want to take a picture. So,
That brother said I can't take it to the belt.
Hey, it's called pastimes for a reason, man.
You see what I'm saying? It's about the money, baby.
I respect it.
Yes,
because in any other industry, that's the way it works.
I realistically, and I appreciate the time that I spent early in my career, being signed with Floyd and being around like guys like Tank and stuff. Because like those dudes told me, like, yeah, belts are cool. It's a thing that you personally deep down inside, if that's something that you want to do, chase it. And I want to say before I retire, I want to say, oh yeah, I became a world champion as a professional fighter. But if I got to pick between saying I became a world champion or I say I made $500 million, I'm going to say I want to say I made $500 million in my career. Honestly. Just because it's like, bro, like niggas get their whole life up for this shit. I'm not about to get my life up for something that's going, it ain't going to be worth shit. Don't get me wrong. Niggas want to be champion. Niggas fight hard to make it where they could get opportunities to fight for big money. And if a world title comes along, then cool. But if I fight for the next 10 years and I make hundreds of millions of dollars and I never get an opportunity at a belt, oh fucking well. But if I fight for pennies, and I say, I had multiple opportunities at a belt, then it's like, yeah, number one, it's like you can have multiple opportunities and don't win that motherfucker. Now you assed out. Or you can win it a few times,
Clip
but
this.
you didn't make the money. Then it's like, I got pictures. You know, I know champions that got nothing but pictures to show for it. You know, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but you know, some of these guys got nothing but pictures, and they Hall of Famers. You know, then I know other fighters that was really subpar, but they chased the money, and they're well off. So it's like, you know, if I got picked, I'm gonna chase the money because you know, I don't mean to rant, but realistically, if I chase the belts and I don't get the belts, and then I retire broke or retire with no money for real, y'all gonna talk shit about me. Y'all gonna say, you know, this nigga, you know, he a bum and he broke. You know, but if I fight, you know, the fights that they offer for the great numbers that they're offering, and I never win a belt, y'all can talk shit, but I probably won't even hear about it because, you know, I don't have the money where I could disappear. I ain't even know people post.
Yeah, you gonna be in the Cayman
I'll be
Islands.
there. Yeah, I'll be in the middle of nowhere. Probably motherfucking 300 pounds or some shit.
That was all I want. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, brother, with your point.
Hey, I gotta say this. Jalil, one of the funniest quiet niggas on the planet, man. He saying some crazy stuff. I'd rather say I'm gonna say I'm broke anyway if I don't make no money. But go ahead, Dub. My bad. Go ahead, Dub.
No, only thing I was saying is, and shout out to my brother Jalil, I ain't got no problem with what he's saying. Even if you get those big fight opportunities, that's fine as far as the money goes, but you're gonna make more as a champion than you would any other way, unless you end up in major fights. And if you get those opportunities, cool, no problem. But that ain't how the fight game play out. It never plays out that way. So you're gonna make more money as a champion than you would as a regular fighter.
Hey, Dub, look at this. I told y'all because he under contract, so he can't be flirting his numbers out because that can affect other people's negotiations. But I can say this: it's all I said it to BVO twice. In Diego Pacheco's last two fights, they went to purse bids as a champion. He made less than Jalil.
Yeah,
he made less.
He made $70,000.
Not a champion. He's a champion.
Diego Pacheco's last two fights were the purse bid.
Diego Pacheco's not a champion.
First one 70, last one he made almost 80.
Well, let me say 2 title fights.
He's not a champion.
$70,000 or $80,000.
Hold on, answer the question first. Is Diego Pacheco a champion? Yes or no?
They were title fights.
No. I didn't ask that. I asked if he was a champion.
Okay, he's not a world champion.
He's never been a champion. Right?
Can you say that? Can you say Diego Pacheco is more popular than Jalil?
That's my argument. You know the argument.
I'm always the one that want to keep it 100. Diego Pacheco is more popular than Jalil, but Diego Pacheco, with his popularity and positioning for interim titles, for continental titles, Jalil's made more money. At the end of the day,
is Diego Pacheco a champion? Yes or no?
I thought he was an intern.
He's an intern. He's not a world.
He's not a world. He's not a champion. And he's not a champion. If he became a champion, then he would be making more with that championship that he has. If he would get one, he would be making more than he's making at this current point in time.
No, I agree. Hey, Doug, a champion is gonna make more money than that. No, listen. You can't take part of it. He's gonna make more money than he would as a non-champion. But every nigga don't have championship ability, but every nigga can make more money than just thinking I'm a champion. Madonna made more money fighting Floyd twice than Earl Spence made his whole fucking career as a champion. In all the years Earl spent as a champion, Madonna made more money in 2 fucking fights. And he lost them both.
Man.
That's just what I'm saying.
But you have to understand, coach.
Listen, Doug. I hear and understand what you're saying. You're saying it from a fan's perspective. I put BBO on the phone and in person with dudes that have told him outright, fuck a belt, give me the biggest check. These are dudes who actually getting busted in the head, who got names. Some of them niggas already been champions before, and they'll tell you, I don't give a fuck about the belt if I can get millions of dollars. At the end of the day, this is an ordinary job. It's just that we like watching people do their job. He's no different than a carpenter, an electrician, anybody else. It's just a job to him. It means more to you as a fan than it means to them.
I'm not talking. I'm literally taking it from y'all perspective. I'm literally so. Let me ask you: if Jaleel was a champion, if you become a champion right, regardless of a lot of times we done seen fighters not get that opportunity to be in those big name fights. You know what I'm saying? And I know you want to use Marcus Madonna. I got no problem with that. But we done seen so many other fighters not get those opportunities in those big fights. But when you become a champion, it puts you first off, it puts you in a different pay grade. From wrong there.
But it doesn't. It's
hold on. Let me. You ain't gotta. Let me finish. It's a yes or no question. Being a champion, do you make more money as a champion than you would? Also, who you fight? I'm not saying that you fight in the biggest. I'm saying that if you're a champion, you're gonna get paid. Am I lying?
Depends on the situation.
Okay, according that depends.
I'll use my own son as an example.
No,
my son had a Continental title, which he made 30 grand for. He fought another fight which significantly eclipsed 30 grand with no belt involved. So do you think he'd rather be the Continental champion, or would he rather be the guy that had a better contract?
We're talking about world champion. We're not talking about Continental.
I'll say this.
I'm not talking about.
Let me just say this. My brother Ishay Smith, when he got done, when Ishay got done with boxing, Ishay had to get another job because he did not make the money he was supposed to make. And I just want you to understand what Coach is basically saying.
When was he a champion?
He was IBF champion. You know, Ishay Smith was a champion. He's IBF champion. Ishay Smith
for one
from Vegas.
I got you.
He's an IBF champion. IBF.
He's a world champion twice.
We agree.
And he had to get a job. He ended up getting the divorce, unfortunately, and took a significant financial loss, and had to go get a job. And did some stuff with the postal service because he had to get a job. So I mean, more guys end up destitute than you think, Dub. I'm telling you, man. There's some dudes out here who can't get a tooth fixed if it break. I mean,
my man, rest his soul, Tony Thornton, never won a world title, but he made a couple of $1 million in the world of boxing. Rest in peace to my guy. He made a couple of million. And Deb, you ain't wrong. You right 100%. From a fan's perspective, I want everybody I like to win a world championship. But from the athlete perspective, in any sport, that's the last thing they give a fuck about. It's guys who won a Super Bowl ring, and before the next season came, they sold it because somebody offered them $1 million for it. Titles are more valuable to people who can never have an opportunity to win them than they are to the guys who won them. Kareem just sold his MVPs and his NBA championship rings together for $2 million. It wasn't he was broke. He said it don't mean nothing to me no more.
Yes. The trophies just start collecting dust after a while, people. That's all it does. I mean, it's just a trail of receipt of things you accomplish in the sport. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, the main thing, you need green to what? To live, to put food in your stomach and clothing on your back, a roof over your head, and all these things. And just like Coach said, people, they get rid of those things. So, and even with being a champion, that don't mean it's going to be your biggest payday. There's been a lot of broke champions. Been a lot of broke champions. Champions ain't never made $1 million.
Man, Sugar Ray Leonard was on the lifestyle joint selling his house, and he said, if my house sells, I will leave titles and memorabilia in the house if that's gonna make you buy my house. I'll leave them here. You can have them. He said, I'm always a champion. The belt don't make me a champion. The night I won it, they will always call me a former champion. It doesn't mean anything to them dudes beyond the money.
Hey, Coach, you see where I'm coming from. You coming from that school of thought. That's why I'm like, I don't need for them to get that belt around them for me to know they the bad motherfucker. I didn't see them whoop behind. So that's what the tell and tell is. It's not in the gear, it's in the skill set. So I don't care about the decoration stuff. The belts and stuff to me ain't nothing but gear, decoration. But I can see my clearly eyes. You took on the worst, the best, and you beat everybody. And that's how it's supposed to be,
man. If you can get a belt early in your career, it's a great thing to have. But if you are one of those guys who actually get a great name in the sport and you have a fan base, you ain't giving up no money you ain't got to. Remember, the WBA tried to make Tank their champion. Tank said, nah, I don't want it. He said, I don't need it. I'm good.
Exactly.
Titles mean stuff to fans. It don't mean nothing to these players. That's in every sport. In every sport, you can find a championship ring for your favorite year for sale. You can find one.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean the dude is broke or desolate. He said, if the ring mean $1 million to you, fuck it, give me $1 million. You can have it.
Yep.
They got companies that make millions of dollars every year, making replica rings, making replica belts.
Yep.
Shit, the governing bodies will sell you one. They got it for sale on their website. You want a belt that bad? Go buy one.
Yep. Get a belt.
At one time, they didn't do that. The belts used to have so much legacy with them. Before, you never could get amateurs to fight for WBC amateur belts. But because somebody's willing to pay money to do it, you can fight for them. The boxing was when they gave belts to amateurs. Because if I give you a belt as an amateur, you know what it is. It's strictly for the money. That's like the NILs. I'm glad the kids get NILs, but it's going to be a lot of kids that can start businesses from NIL than make it to the NFL. That's a fact. It's going to be more kids that made a couple of million from NIL in college basketball than ever make it to the NBA. It's going to be more guys that make money in boxing compared to guys who won belts. Hey, you can ask any one of the guys that made an Olympic team. Howard Davis never won a world title.
Right.
Floyd Senior never won a world title. I mean, the Black Mamba's only one other than Floyd to win a world title in the Mayweather family. So, I mean, it's not easy to do. But I'm going to say this, man. Shout out to my brothers, man. We had our first episode of Sports Talk Network, The Strong House, man. We doing big things. We'll have another episode next week. Y'all keep your eye out, man, for the team. We got the best squad, man. We got my man Crush the Legend in the morning to get us started. We got my brother B3 doing this thing in the afternoons. And of course, you got my man Marky. He come in sometime, and we got me, you know, in the prime time, as well as Tommy D. And don't forget, man, we got the best anchorman in the world, my man Dub Rightside, best late night host since what's my man's name? David Letterman. So make sure y'all step in and y'all support us, man. We in the house, man. We doing some big things, and we're going to have Floyd Schofield Sr. on this week. So make sure y'all keep your eyes open. He said some really interesting things about Gary Russell Jr. So we don't want to miss what he said.
If he pulls up, can I ask the real question? Can I ask about some of the other things? One more time. I said, if you pull up, can I ask the questions?
Come back in.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. If he pull up, can I ask about the nonsense that he said? Can I ask about that? Or am I censored?
Censored.
Don't ask those questions. BVO, are you there?
I think I answered it for him, Dub. Now that's not the answer I would have gave you. I would have like, go for it. You know me. Shit.
Kareem Akbar.
Yeah. The brother from the bank.
When he pull up, the same way when Coach pull up, I'm gonna ask Coach. Coach, no, hey, I'm coming at your hell, me. No,
coming at your hell.
No, it ain't. Real quick, Coach, do you ever? It ain't nothing personal. You know what I'm saying?
No, we having fun. But I'm just saying, one thing I say, Dub, is I know what you mean, but the thing that sucks is people don't realize boxing, football, basketball is just a job. I mean, when you was playing ball, if that knee would have gave you more, you would have made a couple more dollars with it, man. That's kind of how I look at it.
But you can ask me anything. You can ask me anything about it.
I'm gonna tell you something real. My uncle Will told me he took so many cortisone shots in his ankle and in his shoulder. At one time, he lost the color in the damn thing.
No. What I'm asking you,
cortisone on your shoulder where you can't where it gets discolored.
But what I'm asking you is when the brother pull up, am I able to ask the real questions, or should I not?
Oh yeah, you be able to ask us some real questions because he said he come in and set the record straight. So
I can talk about the whole situation.
Whatever you want to talk about. He said he want all the smoke. This is his words. Don't. Yeah. He said he's not playing no games. He said he want to know what the truth is. He said anybody that got something to say to him or his son, they can say it live in living color when he comes on. I'm hoping it's gonna be either Wednesday or Thursday. So just be ready. Just be ready for Coach because he said he busting heads when he come here. That's what he told me. And that's a
he said he busting heads. He won't be busting no heads on STN. He might bust someone else. He get his head busted on STN. Goddamn.
No, he fine. No, he good to go.
I know he is. I know he is, and I mean that respectfully in a fun way. Yeah, I bust heads. That's what I do. Okay, for fun. I do for fun.
We just gonna ask real questions.
Coach told me that a lot of y'all dudes is pickle pulling everybody else and not giving his son an opportunity. So that's what he let me know. People's pickle pulling.
Well, so, listen, ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It got everything to do with what he said and how he played this shit out.
Exactly,
so, but that's okay. I just want to make if I can
if you got the balls to step to him, he gonna be here. That's all I want you to know.
Well, I'm gonna ask him about the damn pro. I'm gonna ask him about the damn pro.
Free. Hey, there we go. Free. All right.
Free gonna ask him about the tow truck.
That's what I'm asking about too.
He talking about you.
I want to know about the drugs. I want to know about the drugs. I want to know about. I want to know about all that.
That's gonna get him away from the real
stuff. I'm telling you, man. Dealing with a lion, man.
That's gonna get him away from the real
stuff. Make sure y'all know he coming for y'all's head if y'all come that way. So I'm telling you, I don't want nobody to leave here upset.
Don't do it that easy. Ask him when is the Gary Russell fight? Since he ain't got no opponent, like he said, he ain't got a title shot, and he called out Gary, and Gary replied, and he said what he said. When are they gonna get Golden Boy to send a contract to Gary Russell Jr.? Because Gary gonna sign.
I'm gonna ask about that as well. And if you notice, he came out earlier. I believe it was earlier today, and he made sure he made a video and said, "We weren't talking about you, Mr. Gary. We weren't talking about you, but we would love to share a ring with you. We would love to share a ring." So we're gonna ask about all of it, all those things.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And he will be on your helmet,
Coach. He can try his best. Coach, the same way I'm gonna talk to you, Coach. You know I ain't gonna pull no punches. I ain't got no reason to. I love you, but I'm gonna keep it up regardless. So we're gonna do the same thing with him if BVO allow me to. If he allow me to.
Only thing I will say is he don't like that nickname a lot of punks then gave him. Y'all know what it is.
I won't call him outside his name. I won't call him outside of his name.
That's his only thing he said. But other than that, he come off of people's head top. So just know when y'all talking to Schofield Senior, man, he don't play, man. He don't play. He like Bernie Mac. He don't play. So
I'm gonna call him Mr. Schofield. That's it. I'm gonna call him Mr. Schofield.
Hey, I don't damn play. Talking about he don't play like that's supposed to be a warning sign. Shit, you better give him a damn warning sign. Talking about he coming for heads. He better come in peace, so he should leave in pieces. And y'all know that's my motto. Yeah, okay. Concrete.
Hey, Crush, the brother told me for 15 minutes how if anybody got smoked, he's gonna be there. So
That's
just
fine.
be there.
Well, I hope he got
sure,
deep lungs then, because it's gonna be a lot of inhaling.
Hey, Coach Bernard, shout out to Coach Bernard for giving me the idea to call him because I wasn't gonna call him, but Coach Bernard had me call him. he won't smoke.
I mean, when you talk about getting smoked with the Russells, I definitely want to see what you mean because they take all smoke. Ain't nothing no joke. Ain't nothing no clout chasing. If you want to see Gary Russell, all you got to do is tell Oscar send the paperwork. They gonna sign it. I know they will. That
man don't. Hey, if you listen to what he said, he came out here and said, well, we didn't mean it toward Mr. Gary, but we would love to share and win, lose, or draw. Ain't nobody finna get out there and say win, lose, or draw. I'm supposed to be saying that my son finna whoop your ass. That's what I'm supposed to be saying.
No, because you might have not seen.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I ain't cut you off, BBO.
Go ahead.
So you ain't gonna get out there and say win, lose, or draw. Man, my son gonna learn from it. Man, you supposed to be out there like, hey, we done already whoop these other folks' ass. We gonna whoop your ass too. And that's how he been talking. So when now you come out and you say, well, we didn't mean you, Mr. Gary. We didn't mean you. We didn't mean you. We apologize to you. What you apologizing for? Stop the nonsense, man. We ain't trying to hear none of that. You want to see the fight.
Know better, dude. I keep telling you that some people know better. Some people know that some people are boxers and other people really gonna see you and carry it a different way.
Hey, I would say this. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because Kid Austin's a monster, bro. He's a monster. So we'll see. We'll see. I just hope.
You said you wouldn't be surprised if he beat Gary?
No, if he slapped him.
Oh shit, you gone crazy. He slapped Gary.
You crazy as hell. He ain't slapping no motherfucking Gary.
He was
crazy as hell.
To his dream.
Hold on. We don't play like we didn't see how intense Kid Austin was when we had him on the show when him and Jalil was going back and forth. The man seemed like he a dog to me.
Nigga, you can be a dog, but even dogs got train coming too fast. Even a dog got common sense that that train coming too fast.
Hey, he might slap. He might slap Gary Russell Jr. You never know. He might slap you for what he said.
Ain't nobody putting. Man, are you crazy?
I'm just telling you what might happen, man.
No, it ain't gonna happen. I guarantee it won't happen.
You gonna stop it?
I ain't gotta stop it. They're gonna handle it themselves.
You got a better chance of seeing a goat stop a train head on than you got him slapping Gary.
What the fuck what are we talking about?
That brother said a goat up with a train. Yeah,
but y'all out of order right now. You out of order right now, and we gonna call you.
Let's not forget. This is the funny thing about life. We seen Meek Mill get into it with the Russells. We seen, Jalil having fun with Meek Mill. Hey, I just remember when Meek Mill was about to put hands on somebody.
Meek Mill ain't putting hands on nobody, man. What are you talking about?
Definitely not. Definitely.
What are you talking about? Meek Mills ain't fighting nobody.
You didn't hear that story when Antoine told Meek Mills he would go to sleep?
Oh Lord.
You didn't hear that?
BBO, he ain't did nothing, bro. He didn't do a daggone thing. Now you gotta relax, bro. You in the wrong lane. That boy ain't doing nothing. That boy ain't swinging, smacking, slapping, nothing. And never did. If there's anything was going down with the dudes that he was with, not him.
My big brother. What
Man,
happened?
I believe I would see Jaleel slap a motherfucker before I would see Kid Austin slap somebody.
No, Kid Austin's a dog. See, Coach Bernard.
I ain't never seen Kid Austin be no damn dog like that, bro. He a nice individual. He can fight. He a really good fighter. I like watching him box, but he ain't finna go out there and slap no damn body, man. Are you out of your mind?
Coach, am I wrong? The man's a dog. Am I wrong? Y'all didn't see him on there with Coach Bernard. He was talking pretty rough. He's with Coach Bernard.
Young boy got dog in him. I don't put that shit because his daddy might be a more of a talking type person, but the little young boy got dog in him. But let me tell you something. The Russell reputation from the amateurs to the pros, you ain't got that motherfucker gonna slap one of them niggas because they not gonna want the shit that comes with it. Because that means every time you see it, you gotta slap.
Now we gotta fight every time I see you. Now I gotta fight you every time I see you.
Every single time.
I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end my thing with this. We heard Tevin Farmer talking crazy. TF was talking wild to Kid Austin, and Kid Austin made him pay for that.
Man, you tell me one person who Tevin Farmer ever slapped?
No, I'm talking about I'm just saying.
No. I asked you who Tevin Farmer ever slapped.
I've never seen Tevin Farmer slap.
Exactly.
I'm just saying there's a good chance if Mr. Gary Russell keep talking crazy, that Kid Austin could put hands on. That's all I'm saying. That could happen. Y'all didn't hear it from me, but it could happen. So if I was Mr. Gary Russell, be quiet and don't mention his father now.
BBO need a psyche, man.
Would you put Tevin Farmer in the same conversation as Mr. Gary as far as the boxing goes? Would you put and I'm only talking about boxing now. I'm gonna ask you a second question after this. But as far as boxing goes, would you put Tevin Farmer in the same lane as Mr. Gary? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Now from the street side of things, putting hands on individuals, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen anybody try to slap Mr. Gary or any of the Russells, any of them? And shout out to Batman. I love Batman. Batman used to tell me this all the time. And y'all, let these niggas pull up if they want to. Let them pull up. And rest in peace to the great brother. Let them pull up. Because if they want to, man, we'll figure that shit out fit. We're going to figure it out fast. Batman used to say that all the time when we used to have these conversations.
Dub, you my brother and I love you. I'm just telling you, from what I'm hearing, Gary Russell Jr. better watch his mouth. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it'll be a slap. I don't know if it'll be a punch like we've seen.
No damn hands. Man, y'all got to stop this nonsense.
I'm just saying he got to watch his mouth. That's all I was told, that he better watch his mouth.
He not going to watch his mouth. He going to say what he say like he always does. That's what they always do. The Russells always have worked this way. They're going to say what they're going to say, and ain't nobody going to do shit about it.
And what happened? When last time somebody said something like that to it? What did we do to him? You see what we did to Tevin Farmer. Just remember that.
Man, you can't tell me nothing that and you know Louis Shaw, the good kid. You can't tell me nothing in motherfucking his Schofield Jr. Young Schofield. You can't tell me nothing in his arsenal that you think can fuck with Gary right now.
He got more power.
You have lost your damn mind.
He got more power.
You have lost your damn mind.
Mr. Gary stop nobody.
Have you gone crazy?
You talking about that dude who stopped that work there?
Bro,
and Coach, and you be mad at me when I be having to argue with somebody.
He lost his mind. Let me tell you something.
All I'm gonna say is before we get out of here. All I'm gonna say is, Mr. Gary Russell, I've been advised, watch your mouth and watch your tone. That's all I've been advised. Nothing else, but watch your mouth and watch your tone. That's what I was told. I don't know what'll happen. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Kid Austin ain't playing. Y'all gotta watch. Y'all gotta watch y'all's mouth when y'all speak on
Well,
team.
hey, BBO, just let me know when. Oh, go ahead. Let me know when the interview is, and I ask for one thing, just one favor. Don't stop me from asking my questions. That's all I ask for.
That's a fact. I won't do that. But go ahead, Cole. Give us some before we got it, man.
Man, we always have great shows. We always have great segments. Boxing is actually starting to heat up again. These networks are starting to give out deals. Top Rank has a deal now. I think the fights that we will see over the next year is going to clear up a lot of boxing. And I am very happy of the future of boxing because after this year, 2027, you will see a lot of young fighters with great records fight each other.
That's a fact.
Amazing. Ain't that amazing?
Hey, shout out to my man. Hey, Crush. Let everybody know what happened to my man TF. Y'all gotta watch how y'all speak on Kid Austin. He's not playing with y'all, man. Y'all forgot that he knocked Tevin Farmer out, who a lot of us thought beat Willie Zepeda the first time. So just make sure, and we love the wrestlers. We love them. I'm just saying, I was told to make sure that we said on the show, watch your mouth and watch your tone. That's all I say. But y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. This is BBO Sports TV, sponsored by the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Like I said, check out Crush, B3. Check me out if you can. Check out Dub Right Side. Check out my man Prize Fighter. Check us out, man. We trying to do something big over here. We just need y'all support, man. As you see, we giving you the best content they can. And when Kid Austin beats Gary Russell Jr., remember BVO said it first. I'm gone, y'all. Peace.
Yep. We got it locked down from AM to AM. See y'all later. Peace.
Peace.